Hey guys. So I am so sorry. I'm coming at you in my bathroom because right now I am on my way to work, but I hope that you guys can forgive me because normally I'm not, sitting in front of my computer. I'm actually trying to make this quick video on my phone and at the same time try to get ready for work, but I just have to talk about this. First and foremost, Happy New Year 2020. We made it another year. God bless you all. Yay, we made it. So this will be my first video of 2020 and it should have been better, but I promise whenever I record, I'll try to do my very best. But I had to come at you guys to talk about this video, more of the RKelly saga. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell the honest truth. Prior to you guys subscribing to me and looking at the videos and looking at some of the documentary videos that I had posted on my channel, which of course I had to remove because I didn't want YouTube to come and put flags on my channel, and it was kind of risky trying not to have those on there, so I had to permanently delete those because at this point I just felt as though that I'm just tired of the whole RKelly, the whole RKelly drama itself, because I started to notice that on the documentary, and I was looking at other bloggers as well, that some of these women, they just seemed like they had pretty much like a thing where they were, to me, were exaggerating the stories. And it didn't really come across my mind at first. It was just me looking at, other stories about the whole RKelly drama for other bloggers. And then one blogger pointed out in particular, sorry, excuse me. Girls gotta look her best. One blogger in particular that caught on to, the BS, the whole cry wolf situation about the whole, I was abused by RKelly. RKelly did this to me and blah, blah, blah. And, oh yeah, it was actually Lovely T. Lovely T. I just love her. Yeah, she was the one that pointed out, one of the accusers, BS about the whole RKelly situation. It got me thinking, like, why in the world? Like, I know that, some bloggers do it because, they have to make their money and things like that. But why in the world should we, be either talking about or putting in discussion about, some of these cases? Because I don't want to say that everybody is, like, in my opinion, are lying. But I know that, like, when I think about the documentary and when I look at the other girls, I mean, the older women, like saying like in their 20s and 30s, they already know better. And you already heard, a lot of information regarding this man, a lot of stuff that he has done in the past, and y'all ain't taking it seriously. And it just being a constant bring up issue. I don't take the story seriously. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't. I think it's a bunch of publicity for, people in particular just to get a paycheck. And at this point, I was just like over it. I was over the whole situation. And the other situation that is going on right now was with RKelly's two girlfriends, Azriel and Jocelyn Savage. I know that I shared the video of, both of their parents talking about, what didn't happen and what was going on. They couldn't get in contact with them and that kind of thing. But I honestly, for me, I don't feel sorry for that situation, because it's not the ladies in general. It's the parents situation, and it's the parents' fault in this. Of course, we, the majority of us already know about the situation. Like, just don't go on a documentary, like Crying Wolf and, talking about, I was trying to get in touch with my daughter, or, R. Kelly got in contact with my daughter, and, he basically is, holding my daughter captive and that kind of thing. Like, please don't do that. And when you already know as a parent, you already know R. Kelly's background and everything. Like, they don't know, but you do. So just stop crying wolf. Oh.
This is Jocelyn Savage, and I would like to direct this message to my family, but especially my dad. Dad, you know everything that's going on with the media and the internet, and what you have done is a complete disaster, and you need to stop. Because right now, I am fed up with everything you are doing. You're embarrassing me and the whole entire family. I am happy where I'm at and the people that I'm around, and it's getting out of hand, seriously. Because honestly, you know the situation that had happened that night when I went to meet R. Kelly. So I would like for you, matter of fact, I would love for you to stop what you're doing, because this is I can't believe you even went this far. I love you to death, but I need you to understand me.
Yes, back to what I was saying. As far as me goes, I of course, changed my mind about, reporting any R. Kelly drama, because I am basically over it. That is until yesterday, when the bloggers were, I was getting alerts from certain bloggers I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and they got to talking about this video Azriel Clary had recorded on her IG Live. Of course, I didn't really have time to take a look at it until this morning. I ain't had the time to take a look at it this morning because I know that I was receiving the alerts the day before, but the girl was just so tired. I was so tired coming from work. I had a long work day. I was so tired. I'm like, please, I don't have time. I don't have time to even see. Actually, I did manage to see a little bit, but I did not get a chance to see the whole video until this morning. And I'm like, now it's like, I got to talk about this because this is just some nice tea, coming from me, to bring in the new year. This is the kind of tea that I like. So I just had to talk about it. So I don't know if you guys have actually seen, like some of the video, or all the video, any of y'all that's curious about the whole R. Kelly thing. I didn't get a time to do it because it was actually reported yesterday that it was basically a video where, okay, they found out that, of course, we already know R. Kelly is in jail, and obviously he's in jail for good. And what's happening is that, Azriel and Jocelyn basically had to pack up their stuff and leave, because it seemed like they were in the Trump Tower, and I don't know how in the world, a man like R. Kelly could be, why in the world they have a condo in Trump Tower? But this is what I heard, and they basically had to leave, and during the process of them leaving, Azriel and Jocelyn got into, I would say got into a little fight. We didn't see the fight. That's the part that I did not see. That's the part that I'm like, oh shit, I gotta talk about this, and I have to make a video on this, and I just got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk about this. Yeah, so it was like a fight, but of course you cannot see. I actually have the video myself, so I managed to find it on Facebook, so I would be, showing it here. I will insert it into this video here, but you guys will vaguely see that you could hear that they got into an altercation, they got into a fight, and with that being said, Azriel wanted to press charges against Jocelyn, and she actually came out with some shocking information. She had actually, I'm gonna step out of frame here. she had actually came out on her live that Jocelyn had slept with her when she was a minor. And of course it came from, you know, that whole brainwashing shit that they say RKelly does. Like, he likes to brainwash the girls that he's with. And looking at the video, from my opinion, it's like Jocelyn is severely brainwashed. Like, it's so much stuff seem like it's going on with her that it's going to take some time. And I don't know how, you know, she's going to cope with the situation. I see that from what I see with Azriel, she is snapping out of it. Probably because, RKelly is gone, he's not coming back. I would like to see, like, what would happen down the line. And, yeah, it's something, and it's unfortunate. And, when I look at it and I think about it now, like, with them two, I had a different perspective because I did remember seeing them on the interview with Gail and how snappy Azriel it was.
What is your relationship, both of you, with RKelly?
We're with him. That's our relationship.
We're with him. Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're in a relationship with him.
Right.
You just said it.
A very strong relationship as well.
Both of you?
Yes, most definitely.
You know, how do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a three-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those.
Yeah.
We both have our individual relationships with him, and
Right.
we all are family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azriel going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks. I'm talking about, is it a three-way sexual relationship?
Sexually? Well, first of
between
all,
the
I'm
three
not
of you?
here to talk about my personal life.
Okay.
And I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
No, I wouldn't, but
Okay, then. So,
no, you're
next
right.
question.
No, you're right. I would not, but this is a very different circumstance.
It's
And
not
I
a
think
different
it's
Both of these girls were obviously in a pond by this man, and they got a lot of things that they have to do, or how they're going to do it, and they're going to make it. It's something. It really is something about the whole situation. Okay, guys. So I think that's all I'm going to pretty much say. This is basically an introduction. And I don't want to keep holding long, and I can't keep holding on because I got to get to work. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually insert the video after this one. So stick around for that. And of course, I want to say, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to me, or you want to check out my other videos, feel free to do so. It's your choice. Be sure to hit that like button upon this video. Again, if you, of course, give it a thumbs down, and I understand because, girls gotta do what girls gotta do. But if you guys actually like me doing videos like this, just put your comments down, below. Please be friendly, of course. I will block, because 2020, I don't have time for that BS. So, friendly comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
We're live! We are live! Here, take everything else. What's yours? What's yours? What you want to take? You can take all this shit. It ain't shit but sweats. Here, I'm gonna help you out. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. You just told on your own boyfriend.
You like grown-ass men in here. That's disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil.
I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Joy, you were sleeping on me. It's the fire.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. Ladies.
Well, please, you got a
Ladies.
situation up here. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Yeah, because you went to jail. You were sleeping with me as a minor.
Okay.
You bitch. With me as a minor. Liar. You're sleeping with me as a minor. You were sleeping with me. Bitch, I know how to fight. I know how to fight.
Okay.
I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges too. She's crazy. I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I'm gonna start for you. You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama. I'm going to jail. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? Keep laughing, because all of y'all can be in jail together. Girl, nobody going to jail for nothing. Nobody did that to you. Where my phone at? The hell? You crazy. Where's my phone at?
That's all right, it's loud up
I'm
there.
going to jail.
Well, the police are on the way, so
Stop
we're...
police, please.
We already.
I told you his girl to get the hell out of here. Can you grab some? What am I here? What am I here? My hell. They can grab. They can grab those
What's your
last
name?
two. Tell them to grab those last two. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I need shoot at it. You know where my phone is. What chair?
No. Wait, the police come in. I don't want them to go after each other. You stay there, you stay there.
Okay, I need my
I have all
phone.
the residents here. Where's your phone at?
Can you check her jacket? Because that's the last place I saw it. And she's pushing it away. Can you check her jacket? I don't care. Can you check her jacket? Because that's not her possession.
Right here. He's gonna look. He's gonna look. He's gonna look. Okay. He's gonna look. Don't come over here. He's gonna look for you.
Ma'am,
Don't come. He's coming. Security is gonna have
I don't know you.
Calm down. Calm down. He's searching her right now.
This shit is important. Open that door and keep recording.
I need every time, girl.
Jocelyn Savage, we both live here. She came up here with another young woman named Kimberly. I don't know who she was, but Jocelyn attacked me once in here, again out there, and it was witnesses. You can go ask Trump security. Every single time she came to me and attacked me, and I had to defend myself. So I would like to press charges immediately.
What happened? What made her attack you?
She came in here. First of all, she came up in here. She gave our keys to another woman to come up here and get her stuff. Yes, she sent Kimberly up here to get stuff.
Who's Kimberly?
I don't know who Kimberly is. It's somebody that supports him. I don't know. She's a handler. She does all his handwork from him from jail. And she came here with the keys. I didn't let her come up here first because I didn't know who she was. I told her, it's okay, I understand you're here with Joy, but if Joy needs anything from this apartment, she needs to be with you because I don't know who you are. And I'm not just about to let you roam where I dwell. So then Jocelyn came back up here. I was in here with people that I know, whom I trust, because I don't know what she was on or if she would have came with a weapon or anything. So therefore, I had people in here. When she got in here, she just came to get his awards and his Grammys and stuff. And then after that, she started saying that I'm so wrong and that this and that. And I told her, Jocelyn, you're going to jail. You slept with the minor. That minor was me. You did it multiple times over and over again. And she was like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're saying this. All this stuff. And then she started attacking me.
She hit you?
Yes.
With her hand? Was
Yes.
she using an object or anything?
Yes, she did hit me with her phone. She hit me with her hands, and she was trying to kick me.
In your face?
Yes, with her phone.
You need medical attention or you
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sure?
I just want to press charges immediately.
Okay, where did you get hit? In the
She
head?
hit me on my head with her phone. That's where this is. And then she was like, when she was punching me, she had her phone in her hand. So it kind of like put blemishes on me, but not necessarily from like her punches or anything.
Okay.
Do you have your ID?
I do have my ID. Let me find my jacket.
Is that good? Sorry, I didn't know what I was walking into.
Yeah, what's going on?
Mike, all right.
Yeah, this is, as you know, this is RKelly's girlfriend and all the news, and the other girl was the other one, and the documentary just came on, and she came here.
Hey,
So were you guys here?
What, the other female's info? Do you have that?
pardon me?
The other female?
Jocelyn Savage.
Do you have her, like,
I do have her phone number.
I don't want to be.
how do you spell her first name?
Jocelyn, Joycelyn.
I'm getting called right now.
Savage?
Savage, S-A-V-G-E. S-A-V-A-G-E, sorry.
Jocelyn came in. She wanted to take care
Her
of
middle name,
friends.
do you know?
I do not. I think it's
Her,
Tyrese. Tyrese, I believe.
Jocelyn.
What's your phone number?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure he's going to tell her to change her number. So she's going to be changing it. I already know it.
Who's telling her to change it?
Robert.
Okay, so they left the building. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you paperwork to, and we're gonna advise warrants so that if you wanted to pursue,
I do.
if
Immediately.
we're judging, you can get a warrant put out for it.
She did hit her. And she do have.
You want an evidence technician to take a picture of the... You're going to stay here?
No.
We can request them.
Yeah.
She still has access to this.
They were RKelly.
Yeah. So how should we go about that part of the building and not?
I'm leaving. I don't care. I'm leaving. It doesn't matter.
You're leaving?
Yeah, most likely in about a day or two.
Okay. But the evidence technician, if you want them to photograph
Yeah, I
the
do.
court, they'll come here.
Okay.
What's your phone number?
773.
Yeah.